Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Queen's Park for Life. I am your host, Glenn Marshall. This week on the show we have first team women's footballer, Ashlynn Scherp. How you doing, mate?
Good, how are you?
Oh, a wee bit hungover, but that's how it goes on Sundays for me.
Not for me, but anyway.
No, well, I hope not. You're only 17, aren't you?
Yep. 18 soon, then will be me.
Oh, true. It's dangerous. I hope it's an off season.
Yeah, it is.
So when did you start playing football and how did you end up at Queen's Park?
I started playing when I was 4 for Winton. So I played fun football there and I continued to play there till I was 12. And then, so I just went throughout the juniors. And then at the end of that season, start of the next, Corey gave Mum a ring, asking me if I wanted to come along to the Queen's Park women's pre-season training. And due to the previous season at Winton, that wasn't very enjoyable. I was like, why not? Probably should push my football a bit more than what I would get in Winton. So I went along and loved it pretty much since, and have been playing for the team every season since.
Beautiful. No, you've definitely provided a lot on the pitch so far. So
Try.
Hopefully there's more to come. What are your thoughts on how the season went? Obviously you went and won every game. That helps, doesn't it? Makes it enjoyable.
Yeah, it does. I wasn't here for the start of the season because of my ankle, but the season half that I was here, it was actually quite good. It's quite good when you just get out there to win the games. I think the women have done good, especially considering it was like our third back-to-back of the Kolk Cup. So I think we played good. Probably still can improve football in different spots throughout the team with our passing and stuff. But as the season went on, that second half that I was there, it was definitely good to see some of the passing come together.
And considering how many players you have turnover each year, like there always seems to be at least 3 or 4 changes every year, doesn't it?
Yeah, there's always a different range. The team is so much different than my first year here.
Yeah.
There's a couple of people that are still the same, but every year there's new people coming up, especially through the juniors with all the girls that are coming up for the football. So it's quite good to have new people come in and get to experience a women's team like ours, where we do just go out there and play our best and win.
Yeah. Were you happy with how you played this season?
Sort of, but sort of not, because I know that definitely I've played better other seasons when I've had the match fitness and stuff, but considering I had just came out from doing 6 months in no sport, I'm quite happy with a couple of the things I managed to do. Keep up for a game for 90 minutes, so I was quite stoked, and we've lasted, we've got one more game left, so nearly lasted half the season, which I'm just happy to do that, but definitely a couple of areas I think my football could have been a bit better, but oh well, I was still happy to just be playing again.
So there would only be 1 year you haven't won the Kolk Cup since you joined, is that right?
Yep, my second year we didn't win it, so 2019.
Yeah, right.
Quite good.
That's good stats.
It is.
Which one of the winning years was the most enjoyable for you?
This year was good because it was, 3 times in a row, but I reckon it would have to be 2018, mostly because I just came from Winton, where never had won a team trophy before, would consistently losing by at least 5-0 each week for my whole juniors. To come to Park, play Prem Women's as a 13-year-old, it was just amazing to be able to pick up the cup. And the cup's massive too, so
it's quite heavy.
Yeah, it was definitely, I think that was the best experience to finally just win something that big and play like that, because it was definitely that 2018 season. There were some close games between especially Wyndham Town and Thistle. It was you never knew what you were going to get, and you had to work for those wins, so it definitely made the win a lot more special, in my opinion.
Yeah, no, fair enough. Do you have goals that you set yourself at the start of each season? Obviously you might not have this season with the injury, but...
Yeah, this season it was just to try and get on the field, but in the previous seasons, I have had goals, especially to make like the Southern United teams, and to just develop my football and become a better defender, just with different positions, especially with the centre back, and then developing more as a sweeper. Because I had my first year at Park, I played right back, so it's sort of a year off centre back for me. So then it was sort of just making sure that I was sort of playing better in that role, just developing myself, because the level of playing centre back at Winton for juniors is completely different than having to play for a women's team centre back and having to read the
100%.
game. And starting to use my head and stuff like that. So it's just mini goals to try and make myself a better player each game, each season sort of thing.
Cool, no, that's good to hear. Young people should have goals. They should want to improve themselves each year. So
Yeah.
good on you for that. That's brilliant to hear. I know you play other sports. What other sports do you do?
I also just compete in athletics, so specialise in shot put and discus for that. So I just do that over the summer season and sort of train throughout the winter as well, just around football.
How far have you gone with the athletics?
I've gone sort of far. I'm currently ranked 7th in New Zealand for my age group in discus. I used to do shot put, but that's just a bit more of a fun thing. But I've been to nationals and stuff like that. I went up, must have been 2019. I was up there competing up in age group and I came 8th and got some Southland records and stuff. So that was a pretty cool experience to actually get to go and throw with some of the best people coming through New Zealand for women's discus, to be able to throw with them. Yeah, it's quite good, just a bit different from football, different atmosphere. It's good to do something different in the summer times.
Warmer days too.
Yes, definitely have been sunburnt on a lot of athletics competitions.
Are there any sportswomen or sportsmen that you looked up to? I was going to say, when you're young, you're still young.
Yeah, still young. Sometimes I feel a bit older. Not really. It's sort of just, I just try and go along and just be better than what I was originally and try not to compare myself too much to others. There's definitely people like athletics throwers and you see them with all their muscles, all the girls, and it's like, oh, that's nice. But yeah, I sort of just try and go with being better than what I was the day before or the session before. It's not really one I look up to too much.
Yep, no, fair enough. So are you in your last year of school?
Yep, year 13 this year.
So what are your plans after you leave?
I'm definitely going to be staying down here, so another season for Park. And I'm hoping to do a cadetship in civil engineering.
Oh wow, nice.
So I'm in the process of applying to one place and then some more applications come out. Next month, we'll start next month, so I'll apply there and see what the go is. If I don't get that, maybe I'll go do the paper instead at SIT, but I'll see what the flow is there.
Yeah, oh cool.
Definitely stay in Southland.
Oh, Leanne will be happy.
Yep. Leanne definitely is happy with that.
She's still got at least one centre back. Beautiful. Okay, well, we'll go through the results from yesterday. Unfortunately, the Don Gray boys lost 2-1 to Thistle, which handed them their first Don Gray this century, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, but a great effort by the lads. Really put it in this season, and being a reserve team, it was always going to be a tough year. And
well, it was a good game to watch.
yeah, it was. It was an exciting game. I definitely want to rewatch that offside goal.
Yes, I do too.
Not sure about that one. Not sure about that one, Biggin. But yeah, look, it is what it is.
Yeah, I can't really do anything about it now.
Nah. Yeah, so unfortunately, yep, that's. They've still got a game against the Southland youth team next week. But we'll finish second, which is a good effort.
Especially for the reserves.
Yeah, for sure. Look, our reserve team is the second best team in Donna Gray, so I guess that says something about the quality of the competition. But
yeah, sort of.
yeah, no, look, as much as it pains me, congratulations, Thistle. You can finally tweet about winning something. The women, however.
Yes.
2-0 win over Old Boys.
Indeed, it was an intense game, to say the least. Definitely probably the most pressure the backline's had since I've been back.
Yeah, right.
A lot of running, especially with the young Old Boys ones. They just like to run circles around people with their little fancy skills.
Yeah, I didn't see too much of the hour. I probably only saw the last 5-10 minutes.
Yeah, it was definitely first half we were under the pump continuously, but then we came out, we was 0-0 at half time, we came out second half, definitely started playing a bit better football. Then we had a corner, I scored from that, and that sort of just lifted the intensity a bit. No, it wasn't a header this week. Came off the right foot.
Oh, yeah,
but
nice.
yeah, it was good to finally get one. Just, I think, made everyone relax a bit more, because I don't think anyone wanted to really go to penalties.
Yeah.
And then
there was a penalty, wasn't there?
Yes, Gargi pushed Tyler, and then we got a penalty because it was in the box.
Yeah.
And pretty sure Tyler took that one, sunk into the back of the net, so that got us 2-0 up. And then they had an offside goal, which was a bit interesting because I don't think anyone knew what was happening for a start, because we heard the whistle go, and then they shot, and then everyone was cheering, and we were just like, oh. But Oh well, still 2-0, we still won. So.
Oh, exactly. Look, it's 2-0 on the score sheet. That's what matters.
Yes, through to the finals now, so it should be hopefully a good game next week against Thistle.
Yeah.
Hopefully we can pull through, win another trophy, keep our winning streak alive.
Yeah, 100%. I'm sure everyone in the club's behind you.
Yes.
In Division 1, they lost 4-0 to Southland's premier club, as they call themselves, Winton FC.
Yes.
And what was honestly just the worst game of football I've seen in a long time, to be fair. And yeah, Division 2 didn't have a game. Right, well, how's your footballer knowledge, mate?
Not good.
Because we're about to step into a Who Am I here. How this works is there's 5 clues. The first clue is worth 50 points, the second clue is worth 40, and so forth, until we get to the last one. And you get 1 guess per clue.
Okay.
Clue number 1. I was born on the 5th of February 1992 in South America.
Skip.
Righto. Clue number 2. I've played for 3 clubs so far in my career, including Santos as one of them.
I'm skipping again.
Righto, we'll walk through this. Clue number 3. I've played 119 games for Brazil, scoring 74 goals.
Nope.
No good. I am one of only, clue number 4, I'm one of only 3 players to ever score at least 100 goals for 3 different clubs.
No. Can't say I'm going to get it.
No good. Do you know any Brazilian footballers?
No.
Oh, this is a problem then, isn't it? In 2017, clue number 5, in 2017, PSG signed me from Barcelona for a world record fee of 222 million euros.
I have to say, no again.
No idea?
No.
Oh, unlucky. It was Neymar.
Oh, I probably should have known that.
Who I'm sure you actually know.
Yeah, but, you know.
When put under pressure, it's way harder, isn't it?
Didn't even know I was from Brazil, so.
Oh, true.
All I know is a striker that boys, when I was younger, used to talk about. Now, Ronaldo, Neymar, I'm missing.
Oh, well, unlucky, mate. 0 points.
Well. How good?
So we'll pop outside and do some pins.
Okie dokie.
Righto, Ashlynn, have you taken penalties before, mate?
Yep.
You have?
Couple.
How'd you go? Did you score them?
Some, and some have definitely been good misses.
Well, how this works is you get 5 penalties. Each one you score is worth 5 points. Blue target's worth 10, yellow target's worth 20.
Okay.
If Anna saves it, that's nothing. If you miss the target, -5.
Oh.
Yeah, so we've got the Rat's daughter in goal today, Premier Women's goalkeeper, Anna Williams. So hopefully she'll do her job.
Hopefully
Good luck.
not. Thanks.
Call you mine, but look at me now. I have the time of my life. I'll call your friends, I'll let them know that I'm so done with the tragic boys. Tonight I'll get into my zone. I'll dance until the tears are gone. No time for bad love, bad love, bad love. I'm dancing all these tears away. No time for bad love, bad love, bad love. I'm dancing all these fears away. Don't need you. Don't need you. Don't need you. Dancing all these tears away. 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 Dancing all these tears away.
Oh well, 15 points. That's not too bad, mate.
Yep.
Anna made a couple of great saves there, to be fair.
How rude of her.
Yeah, she could let them sneak in, I suppose. But
I think one of them I kicked pretty much straight at her, so.
yeah. One was down the middle, wasn't
I'm
it?
just glad I didn't skyrocket it or go out and lose any points from it. So.
Yeah. No, that's right. So that leaves you on 15 points, equal with Leanne.
As long as she's not higher than me, so that's fine.
You're above relegation, mate. You're off the
Yep.
bottom.
Yes. That's all that matters.
I'll go through the draw for this week. So there's the semi-final of the Charity Cup on the turf Tuesday, which is obviously that game will have been played before this comes out. I'm not sure what happened. For some reason, the whole competition got redrawn because the Southland kids pulled out, even though they played yesterday. I don't know. It's such a mess. It's hard to deal with, especially when you're only allowed to put your reserve team in, and you've got guys taking time off work and they've got to change shifts. Oh, it's an absolute nightmare. And then the women on Saturday.
Yes.
Final against Thistle.
Yep, hopefully it goes good.
2:30 p.m. at the turf, and the Charity Cup final was after that, so I'm also assuming the Edinburgh Trophy final was before it.
Yep, I think so.
I'm not sure who's in that. It'll be Winton versus someone, I guess.
Yeah, it will be.
And Division 2 actually have a game, their last game of the season, against Old Boys at home at 1 o'clock. So yeah, make sure you get down, support the women on their quest for another trophy.
Fingers crossed, get all them this season would be good.
And yeah, that's the show for another week. So thanks, Ashlynn. Thanks for coming on.
It's all good. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, hopefully you enjoyed yourself a wee bit. And
Sort of.
no, good luck on Saturday. So
Thanks.
Whole club's behind you. Yep. Righto. See you next week. Queen's Park for Life team.